We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Dennis Martinez gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, there are good numbers and there are the not so good numbers. How about this guy sitting on 199 career losses? If you want to swing that to a positive, he must have pretty good stuff if teams continue to run him out there, but I'm sure there's nothing he'd like more than to avoid his 200th career loss in this one here today.
Stepping in, Manuel Diaz, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Dawson, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Big number 67 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
In now, Roberto Alomar. To short, hit hard. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Pedro Garcia.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Zimmerman is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. At the plate, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 2-0. Al Leiter is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Howie Kendrick becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Guerrero.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Into the box now, Fernando Tatis. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Drifting over is Guerrero, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting 8, the catcher, Manuel Diaz.
So coming to the plate, Manuel Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Martinez is pitching here today, looking to pass an all-time great on the career wins list. He's sitting on 256 career victories. 1 more would pass Andy Pettitte on the all-time chart. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 25 for him on the year, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
To the plate now, Al Leiter. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now, and that means up next it'll be the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The count now at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Gary Carter waits on deck. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Gary Carter.
Now at the plate, Gary Carter, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the 2-1 pitch. It is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Manuel Diaz. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. As we check out the top Mets in that department, you can currently see he's third best on the ball club. Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Throw over to the bag.
No, he's safe.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. In there, now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Diaz at third with nobody out. high in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So digging in now, Pedro Garcia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Dawson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. Not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. Right back at the mound. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 4-0.
The Nationals are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The 2-2 one more time. In the air to straightaway right. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
In now, Starlin Castro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Dennis Martinez. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now batting, Fernando Tatis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Austin Voth answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Al Leiter. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
The 2-1. Line hard. Foul. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he popped him up. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. He singled his last time up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals nothing. So now to the plate, Trey Turner. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In now, Howie Kendrick. And a full count now, 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Roberto Alomar. Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Kendrick. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 18, Pedro Garcia.
Next for the Mets, Pedro Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. The 2-2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Guerrero will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Carter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tatis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now at the plate, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Runner at second here with one man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Back up the, oh no, that got him. Thankfully he's able to recover and he gets the second out at first.
Center fielder number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One left for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Here now the 2-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Wilson. The 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But he just missed his extra bases.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz down the left field line and deep. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Cue shot here out towards short. And that'll be the second out.
The pitcher, number 42, Al Leiter.
Digging in, Al Leiter, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This one's down to third. Cano has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The pitcher, number 50, Austin.
Eric Thames will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for two.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
At the plate, Trey Turner. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Into the box, Howie Kendrick. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with one away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. Line drive, base hit down the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Jerry Familia takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
27, Jerry Familia.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. To the plate now, Andre Dawson. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. In his career, Carter carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Wander Suero will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. Manuel Diaz will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kendrick onto the grass. He's there and records the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Big number 67 on the year, and it's now 6-3. In now, Pedro Garcia. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Xavier Cedeno comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 65, Xavier Cedeno.
Pete Alonso will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Cedeno has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. The The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Alonso is retired, 2 down now.
The third baseman.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Kendrick has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 7-3. Hideki Nomo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hideki Nomo.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And the screwball got him swinging, 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, although the wind's blowing in right here, these guys are staying on the attack and driving balls out.
You know, one of the things, D-Row, it's psychologically, it always feels better if you're a pitcher to go ahead and attack the zone with the wind blowing in. If you can keep the ball in the big part of the ballpark, you feel like you have a fighting chance, even with the 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Go to the needed order, make them put the ball in play.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Xavier.
Mark Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for Washington. Number 14, Mark Reynolds.
And that misses. 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit hard up the middle. And Reynolds has himself a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Into the box, Howie Kendrick. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike, and that'll run it full. Lined hard toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Nats 6. Daniel Hudson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Wilson will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And there's a base hit on the line.
Up next to the net, the left fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis hit hard on the ground towards second. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Manuel Diaz will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute.
Back to first, and he throws it away. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Oh, we'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. On On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Will Harris gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Will Harris.
At the plate now, Manuel Diaz. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Roberto Alomar, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front, 9-6. Seth Lugo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Andre Dawson. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tatis will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Carter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman, the 297th of his career, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. In now, Victor Robles. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Nationals 7. Striding in to start the ninth, Pedro Garcia, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Striding into the box, Pete Alonso. Career numbers against Will Harris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, first baseman, Robinson Cano.
Striding in, Robinson Cano, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 3-2 pitch. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And it's gone into the home bullpen. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Home run number 57 thus far as they jump ahead by 3. Into the box, Wilson. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
The batter, the left fielder, Fernando Tatis.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Juan Soto is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
So now to the plate, Manuel Diaz pulls this one in the air out to left. Guerrero is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 12 and the Nationals 7. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. Tatis is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Last strike now for the Nats. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The New York Mets win for the 106th time, most in the division. Al Leiter earns win number 15 on the year. Dennis Martinez worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Seth Lugo works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.